The sky turned gray about a week ago. I felt the pressure drop, I felt the wind blow. I went down to the cellar and I gathered up the dirt, trying to build a wall against the coming hurt. I shovel in the memories, I tie the burlap tight, preparing for the battle in the middle of the night. My hands are raw and bleeding, my back is screaming pain, but I can't let the river wash me down the drain. I'm stacking sandbags against the tidal wave, trying to keep the water from becoming my grave. The current's getting stronger, pushing at the door. I don't know how much longer I can pace this flow. Yeah, the levee's looking weak and the water's rising high. I'm stacking up the sandbags just to stay dry. Into the town with a jacket on my back, concealing all the bruises from the relentless attack. They talk about the weather, how the sun is shining bright. They don't see the storm that I'm fighting with my mind. I nod and say I'm fine, just a little bit of stress, while the basement of my soul is a muddy, flooded mess. I'm bailing out the boat with a thimble in my hand, trying to find a footing on the shifting, sinking land. Getting darker and the rain begins to pound. It's the only thing I hear, a deafening sound. The water seeping through, trickling on the floor, reminding me of failures that I've had before. I drag another heavy sack and throw it on a pile, forcing on a grimace that I pass off as a smile. I'm fighting Mother Nature with a shovel and a prayer, gasping for a breath of that elusive open air. The ocean with a wall made out of dust. Eventually the fabric in the wheel begin to bust. The dam is gonna crack, the seal is gonna break. There's only so much pressure that a broken man can take. Let it flood, let it roll. Collapses and the water rushes in, I'll finally stop the fighting, I'll let the tide win. I'll float above the wreckage of the life I tried to save, surrendering the struggle to the cold and dark wave. Maybe when it washes all the debris to the sea, I'll find a solid rock where I was always meant to be. No more heavy lifting, no more fear of the wet, just the silence of the water and the peace I haven't met. I'm stacking sandbags against a tidal wave, trying to keep the water from becoming my grave. The current got stronger, kicked down the door. I couldn't pace the boards of that muddy floor. Yeah, the levee finally broke and the water rose high. No more stacking sandbags, no more staying dry.